It's March 22nd, and we're just continuing to read the one-year Bible. Again, as I often say, it's just a mechanism to read the Bible throughout the year, but also get a little bit of Old Testament, New Testament, and some wisdom from Psalms and Proverbs. So I really like this version. For many years, I did it chronologically and just went from beginning to end. And that had its blessings as well, where you almost felt like the Jews were, you were withheld from the New Testament. And you just didn't know the full revelations of what would happen when Christ returned. So I really enjoy this version, and it's a way for us daily to be fed spiritually, to be in the Word, to talk to fellow believers, hopefully as this progresses, and just be spiritually fed with the fruits of the Spirit just a little bit, as on your own you read, and then maybe talk with other people. Today's scriptural verse, being March 22nd, I went with Luke 5. So a verse I like very, very much, Luke 5:23-24. And the message is Jesus forgives sin, and he really heals all. He heals us in body and in spirit and in our relationship with God. And the verse, just reading it fully, whether it's easy to say, thy sins be forgiven, or to say, rise up and walk, that ye might know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins. He was saying this to the sick of the palsy. I say unto thee, arise and take up the couch and go into thy house. It's a beautiful verse as he's talking within the Pharisees who were trying to accuse him. And Jesus said, look, I forgive everything. Would it be easier just for me to heal this man? Not only will I heal this man, I'll heal this man's soul and say, the sins that you made on this earth, I have been given the power in my oneness with God and in the whole triune, how God, the Father, and Jesus are equal yet different, the great mystery. But he can forgive sins because only God can forgive sins and forgive and make us whole in that completion. Because really our spiritual relationship with God is unhealthy. It's broken. It's a sickness that can only be healed by Christ's healing and his sacrifice for our sins and taking on that corruption to make us pure. And so not only does Christ heal us in our spiritual calamity, but he heals us in body, heals us in mind, he heals us from broken relationships. He heals us in all the ways. He heals us when there's not peace in our mind. He heals us in every ways with his wisdom when our minds are incorrect. And so it's just, to me, a great lesson about the depth of Christ's healing. It goes well beyond just the surface. It goes all the way to the soul and into eternity. And I think that's why it's a great verse today, just to reflect upon. Anyway, as always, I pray that you're blessed and well in this very interesting time in our world. I hope this has helped you, and it's a blessing. I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow.